This is Unit 4 Test Corrections, Problems 10, 11, and 12. Number 10 is asking for the rate of change, or slope, in degrees per minute based on the table. Well, to find the rate of change, it's the rate of y divided by the rate of x. Y is counting up by 69. I could find that out by doing this subtraction problem. 214 minus 145. For x, I can see that it's counting up by 5s because 10 minus 5 equals 5. So the rate of change would be 69 divided by 5, which is 13.8 degrees. For problem 11, it was probably the trickiest problem on the test because instead of writing the equation, it put a verbal explanation. Y is 6 more than the product of 4 times x. Well, is means equals, so y equals 6 more than, and the product of 4 times x means 4 times x. So the equation is y equals 6 plus 4x. You could also flip it and put y equals 4x plus 6 because that's the form we're used to seeing. I looked at the tables and saw that the first two values that were used for x were 3 and 8 each time. So I plugged in 3 and 8 for x. So if it's 4x plus 6, I did 4 times 3, which is 12, plus 6, which is 18. So y would be 18 for 3. And for 8, 4 times 8 is 32, plus 6 is 38. So I'm looking for these values. I'm looking for 3, 18, and 8, 38. I have them in Table A. Table B says 3 is 12. Well, I know that's incorrect, so B is incorrect. Table C says 3 is 9. Nope, 3 is 18. So C is incorrect. And Table D says 3 is 6. Nope, 3 is 18. So D is incorrect. I could check all the values for A. You could also use your calculator once you have the equation and look at the table to see if the values are correct for A. Question number 12 is asking for the slope and y-intercept. This was one of the more frequently missed questions, but it has two values for x and y. So you simply need to make them into a table. -3, -4 I got straight from the graph, and 3, 5 I got straight from the graph. So I made them into a table. The difference between 5 and -4 is 9, and from -3 up to 3 is 6. So it's the rate of y, 9 divided by the rate of 6, or rate of x, 6. So 9 divided by 6 is 1.5. So slope is 1.5. The y-intercept is easier. I can see it right here. The line crosses y right between 0 and 1. So the y-intercept is 0.5.